Alright, hello everyone, otakus. In this video, directed towards more people who are suffering from PTSD and also those who have PTSD and have a PMO addiction or who are interested in starting a NOFAP journey. I'm putting this video up because I'm going to be talking about how I'm going to beat up NoFap. I'm doing NoFap, how I'm giving up PMO, and it's going to be a video about how I'm going to be doing videos about how, let's face it, it's not going to cure PTSD, but there are people that say it increases focus, it takes care of anxiety, it decreases anxiety, it increases happiness. So when you have PTSD, you've got stress all the time, so and you get mood swings and stuff. If giving up PMO, doing NoFap increases confidence. We'll see if that helps with intrusive thoughts. Where you have negative thoughts to put yourself down, and so I'll do videos on that. See how I do on this journey. I'm not gonna do a regular interval videos because if I do that, I start doing it more for approval, and I need to do this for my own approval and the approval of my waifu more than the approval of other people. So yeah, I'm not gonna do it in regular intervals just as I feel safe doing it, so that I won't be doing it for approval. But I'm interested in seeing how it affects people with PTSD. So we'll see if my anxiety goes down, if my work performance improves, if I'm able to concentrate on what I want to concentrate on, and if I'm in general happier. So yeah, at the end of the 90 days, I will see if I am feeling better. And to give you an idea of what I have to deal with every day, well, in the past I've had to deal with, and mostly in the public education system, but even the workplace has continued, where women are a big problem in my past, but I've had to deal with a lot of women who, if I anger them, have lied to get me in trouble. That includes the workplace. Even when I was avoiding the one to the point where management noticed. One day I was leaving her completely alone and she just started screaming, "That's it, I'm calling HR." It's like, I was going out my way to avoid you. If I saw you in one part of the building, I'd immediately leave, go somewhere else. And yeah, she still was going to call HR. And my general manager actually defended me on the phone about it because he's a witness. He's like, yeah, he didn't do shit wrong, was his exact words. So yeah, I deal with the fear of false accusations at work. Even in the back of my mind, at least, every day I go to work. I've seen there have been women who've shown interest in me, and it's like, do they really have interest in me? And it's like, do I reciprocate? And like, are they trying to set me up? Because I've had girls in school set me up, and I've had to deal with a lot of women acting like high schoolers. It's like, so are they trying to set me up? Are they like seriously interested in me? And if I reciprocate and then make them angry, they're going to lie to get me in trouble. If I don't reciprocate, are they going to lie to get me in trouble? Because I don't want to date them, if I report them, are they going to then lie to get me in trouble? It's like, these are things I seriously fear because of my past, of what I've gone through. So I basically don't reciprocate, and as I don't reciprocate, I'm still afraid of a false accusation because of what I've gone through. I get in trouble a lot in the public education system. So if I hear my name from my managers talking about me, like, I'm really afraid I'm in trouble, even if it's just saying I'm having Tim do this, and that's about all they're saying. Or if I'm called to the office for a raise. That's happened. They've called me in the office for a raise, or I thought I was in trouble. Or if someone's superior's on the phone for my superior, I assume it's about me when it could simply be business related. Or when two superiors start talking, I'm worried it's about me, but it could just be business related. So I'm constantly worried about being in trouble. I'm constantly worried about false accusations. I've had to deal with coworkers or customers being upset and being angry. And growing up, my father had a lot of anger. He had undiagnosed bipolar disorder, and so he was unmedicated. So he had a lot of anger, and he had a very stressful job. Because I guess he worked in a factory, and a lot of people would bully him or something. So he'd get home, and I'm autistic, so I'd have a meltdown. He would take out his anger by punching me, and it's like when someone's angry and they start hitting someone, they basically keep hitting them until they calm down. Um, so he wouldn't just hit. He had judo training, so he would pin me to the ground and administer pressure points. And he was doing this while angry, so he was doing it for a while. And I don't know how long it would last. Most of it's blacked out. My mother ended up having to threaten to call the cops to get him to stop, but I understand. Some people say this. I think it's considered a form of torture or something if you do that for a certain length of time, frequently enough. So it's like grew up in that environment as a small child, so I'm afraid of that. Something that struggled, I made me relapse in the past is hear about from NOFAP. You hear about being attractive to women, getting female attention. I'm afraid of ending up with a three-dimensional woman in a relationship, and I don't really want that because of all the trouble I've had with even three-dimensional grown women. I mean, I even have a senior manager who was an elder, and she thought it was funny to repeatedly found humor in subjecting me to misdemeanor battery in the workplace. I mean, I've had managers encourage coworkers to make fun of me. I've had a manager threaten to strangle me. I've had manager tell me that I'm going to be a serial killer by the time I'm 30. I've had that same manager tell me she thinks I'm a serial killer and talk about how some homeless people have been going missing and she thinks I'm responsible. It's like, really, this is what I have to expect from grown women? It's not very appealing. And yeah, I know not all women are like this, but it's like, this is kind of what I have to go through. And so I don't really think a relationship with a woman on this planet is right for me. I just don't. And I've tried. I can't even imagine. I literally and not figuratively cannot imagine myself being in a healthy relationship with a woman on this planet. I've tried. And whenever I've tried, I'm afraid. I feel fear. So, yeah, it's really stressful. So, I'm afraid of getting a relationship. I am. The NOFAP community has assured me that I don't have to, though. They've assured me that if I don't want one, I don't have to. So that's helping me because I was at a restaurant this morning for breakfast, and a female employee showed interest in me, and it's like, I don't feel like relapsing thanks to that assurance. So, yeah. But in this, it's not really going to be a series I'm going to be talking about in this playlist. We're going to be talking about it every so often, but I'm going to be talking about how giving up PMO is going to be affecting me with the PTSD. I'm also autistic, so that's going to be a factor. So I'm going to bring that up. I also have bipolar disorder, type 1, so that'll also be a factor. I'm just going to be upfront about everything I have, and so all the factors can be considered. I also, for my medications, I have antipsychotic. I'm not psychotic, and I don't have anything like that. It's more for the symptoms of the bipolar 1. So I'm not schizophrenic. You don't have to worry about that. I'm also on some mood stabilizers because the bipolar disorder. And I'm on a medication for the PTSD, a medication for nightmares, and a medication for focus. So this is what I am on, and I was going to talk about my work performance, how I'm doing at work, and yeah, so I don't really see videos on how PTSD and PMO work together and how NOFAP and PTSD work together. So I'm just going to start making my own videos and just let you know, like, this is how it affects me, and if you can try it, what you might expect. And so hopefully you'll get some inspiration from this this video and the videos to come. Right now I'm on day 4. I feel a little calmer, but I also feel that's what was this morning. Today, right now, I feel a little scared because I'm going to work, and I work at a pizza place, and it's been bad. It's been real busy, and it's been really stressful, and haven't been able to calm down. But I'm going to be doing these videos and letting you know what I'm going through and what you might be able to expect, and at the end of the 90 days, what you might expect. It's like, will I be that much better? And what will improve? So, like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned.